Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress, and this is your daily dust for Friday, January 12th, if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. You can treat it as a timeless reading. And I'm using the Shadowscapes Tarot. It's one of my favorites. It's the very first deck I ever used on this channel, and I love it very much. So let's get a 3-card collective message for this day, and sometimes it represents clues for future dates, and sometimes a very strong energy, and sometimes just a regular mundane kind of energy. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, we got death. But I like this death card, is very beautiful. It's so sunny. And we have the King of Pentacles. Very nice. And we have the World. Alright, let's zoom on in and see what we get. So another one of those strong major arcana days with the Death and the World here. And the King of Pentacles representing a person. It could represent you. It could be somebody you're connecting to. It could be somebody that's helping you. It could be... Sometimes kings represent parents and bosses and people in authority. So the Death card is definitely closing the door to the past and opening a new one. We just had, well, I'm reading this on the new moon, but you're still going to feel the influence of the new moon on this day if you're watching in real time. But even if you're not, you may be feeling sort of a new energy. So you may be feeling like you're going through a kind of transition and a changing of status and a shedding of the old and excess, and kind of being humbled by the outside forces that are sweeping through your world, you know. The old has to be set aside to make way for the new. And so with the King of Pentacles, this could be somebody who is a proactive, supportive person, or this could represent you, somebody who's enterprising, who's multi-talented, who has the Midas touch, and he makes everything around him gold. So it's kind of interesting how I thought this was the Sun card at first. It's almost like the King of Pentacles is touching something and turning it to gold. And I feel like, you know, it's a good energy because it represents that what wasn't working before is now being truly released, and this new energy is coming through. There's a couple of moments in Disney that I considered the Death card, you know, like Cinderella's transformation when she is in her rags and the fairy godmother comes through and touches her with her magic, and she gets this beautiful ball gown and the coach and everything ready to go to the ball. So that's an amazing transformation, and it comes through specifically in that case, and I think maybe in your case through the help of an authority or somebody who's on your side, or this could be through your own personal power that you create this transformation for yourself. The other Disney movie is The Beast, the Beauty and the Beast, at the end when he transforms from the beast into the prince. And all it took was that love, Belle's unconditional love, the love that she saw inside of him, to transform him from the inside out into back to the prince that he always has been. And so the World card just represents, again, it's funny because I was in this one tarot that I was reading, the World card description sounded so much like death. You know, it sounded like like a completion of something and a culmination of something and the end of things. But in general, the World card is like that, but it's much more uplifting. So that's why I'm seeing the Death card as also very uplifting. This could also be somebody's birthing a baby on this day, or some kind of real strong physical change, a beautiful change in your body. The World is about satisfaction and peace of mind, and a successful conclusion, and the end is in sight, and the achieving of balance, and the melding and blending to bring together unison, the multiple songs of life. That's why I like this deck so much. It has such nice words. And the World card is the card of realized goals and prosperity, and it's a state of completion. Oftentimes you can hear the World card being described as rapture, or this divine fulfillment. And the World card, you'll see oftentimes too, the 4 fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio, and they kind of represents the 4 corners of the world, and this kind of strength and stability, the ability to travel far and wide, the ability to make your dreams come true, and the ability to have success and completion in a particular endeavor. So whether this is happening particularly on this day, or this is just a sign and clue for you to hold strong and stay in your faith and your belief in whatever you're working on, or whatever system you have in place, or whatever you're doing. There's people that you're relying on, you can trust them. Or if this is you, then have faith in your own abilities to turn anything into gold. So I hope you like that. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.